Take that jacket off. Take this off for me, mate.
Stuart Nicholls, I've got a couple of things to say to you. The time, 16:11 hours. You're under arrest for causing death by dangerous driving, failing to stop a scene of an accident, and death by driving whilst disqualified. This has happened yesterday evening at Paston Ridings in Peterborough. So listen to me, you do not have to say anything.
Just wait, let me talk, we'll talk to you.
A disqualified driver who hit and killed a pedestrian before driving off has been jailed. Stuart Nicholls, 46, was driving a black Renault Megane along Paston Ridings, Peterborough, on Thursday, October 20, 2022, when he struck Karl Bradshaw, 41, who was in the road at about 8:45 p.m.
Which you later relied in court.
Sit down for a minute.
Anything you do say may be given evidence. Your arrest is necessary because you may destroy evidence. Also to allow a prompt and effective investigation for the offence, obtain evidence by question,
what have I done?
and to prevent any prosecution of the offence being hindered by your disappearance. Okay? So, as I've explained to you, there's been a road traffic collision yesterday in Peterborough with a vehicle, and it's suspected that you were the driver of that vehicle at the time of the collision. The pedestrian's been hit, and as a result of the injuries from that pedestrian, they have died.
What do you mean I've been hit? Well,
you haven't been hit, haven't you?
No, what do you mean I've hit someone? I've hit nothing.
Well, that's what you're...
was it a Hallfields Lane?
Listen to me.
Was it a Hallfields Lane?
Don't talk to us about it.
Right. At the minute you're under arrest on suspicion of being the driver of that vehicle. Okay?
We'll talk to you. Alright? You're under caution. We can't
Subscribe to us on YouTube for more content. Also, like, share, and comment.
First and foremost, have you got anything on you?
No, I've got nothing. I've been sleeping away from my mum. What have I done?
Alright, just leave where you are.
What have I done?
It's been a collision. I'll say it again, nice and simply for you. Alright, because I know you're in shock. There was a road traffic collision in Peterborough yesterday involving a car and a pedestrian. The pedestrian has died.
Yeah, look, all I know... Can I speak, please?
Don't talk to me about it. If you're going to talk to me, you're under caution. Wait till you get to the police station. That's my advice to you.
I haven't hit nothing.
I'm not discussing it with you. What you want to say to me, you say. You know you're under caution.
Mr. Bradshaw had fallen into the road close to the deaf-blind centre, and a taxi dropping people off at the centre drove round him and stopped nearby to assist. Nicholls turned into Paston Ridings from Hallfields Lane before going round the taxi and hitting Mr. Bradshaw on the wrong side of the road. Nicholls carried on driving, and Mr. Bradshaw was pronounced dead at the scene. Witnesses identified the Megane Nicholls was driving, and automatic number plate recognition cameras also confirmed he was in the area at the time of the collision, as well as linking him to the car. At the time of the collision, Nicholls had been disqualified from driving for previously having no insurance. Officers found the Megane parked up the following day in Crowland Road, Green, and Nicholls was arrested at a farm near Crowland, Monday, 13 May. At Cambridge Crown Court, Nicholls, of Empson's Farm, Postland, Crowland, was jailed for 4 years and 4 months, having pleaded guilty to causing death by driving whilst disqualified at an earlier hearing. Nicholls received no spirit penalty for causing death by driving a vehicle whilst uninsured, and a charge of aggravated vehicle taking and causing a death by an accident was ordered to lie on file. Detective Sergeant Craig Wheeler said, Stuart Nicholls should never have been on the road that day and showed a complete disregard for the law. He knew he was disqualified from driving and had no insurance. Through his poor driving, he caused the death of Mr. Bradshaw, who was innocently going about his business and callously left the scene. He gave no thought to the catastrophic consequences of his actions by leaving Mr. Bradshaw alone in the road with unsurvivable injuries. I hope today's sentencing provides Mr. Bradshaw's family with some justice and closure. This collision highlights the dangers disqualified drivers pose to the public when they ignore their driving ban, and the devastation this then causes when avoidable collisions, such as this, occur. The family of Karl Bradshaw has released the following statement: Karl was taken from us in a tragic hit and run. Today, we have finally received a form of justice for Karl. Karl was a loving son, father, brother, uncle, and a friend to many. He was a happy-go-lucky man, with a great sense of wit and humor. Despite his own problems, he would always be there for anyone, whether it was providing help to be a friend or simply just to listen. The shock and impact to our family and friends has been massive, but with the lengthy legal proceedings behind us, hopefully now we will be able to start to grieve properly.